Hello everybody, it's Angie, Weasel539. I've got another haul to show you. I'm not sure whether I'm going to get this all done in one video or not. I'll try and be quick. I went to the pound shop today for some toiletries and bits and pieces. I was feeling better today and I decided that I had to go out and get some food because we hadn't got a lot in the house. Went to get the toiletries and they had a load of like little crafty bits. So a lot of the things are from the pound shop, and there is a few things from Hobbycraft, which is like a big the main sort of craft store that we have here. So I'll just have to go through it as it comes out of the pile, I think. This is the second time we're doing the video and the camera didn't work properly, so it's kind of a bit everywhere. Right, first thing is this month's card making and papercraft magazine. I don't really tend to buy magazines these days unless they have a really nice gift, and I particularly liked this month's. I don't know if that's glaring or not, I can't tell. It's Holly Hobby Christmas Joy stamp set, and it's two little girls and in the typical patchwork dresses, but and these beautiful poinsettias, and that's why I like it actually, for these poinsettias that the girl's holding. Some really nice little Christmas stamps there, and with it a matching paper pack. I hope that's in frame there. Really pretty papers. I'm never actually a fan of Holly Hobby, but I do quite like those. From the craft store I got 3 more of these beads for 99p. These are black ones. I bought a Tri-Boss folder, which is basically an embossing folder, but it embosses it on like 3 levels, and I have the stamp set to go with that, and they'd reduce that to £2.50, so I did treat myself to that. These are all individual like tickets. The Tim Holtz, it's called Vintage Market die, and it's all the letters of the alphabet in uppercase and the numbers. Hope you can see that there. Also Tim Holtz Dusty Concord Distress Ink. From the pound shop, from Hobbycraft, I also bought this like blingy safety pin. I've got an idea for a project for that one. And from the pound shop I bought these, I think there's 25 napkins, Christmas napkins, and there's all gold coloured baubles. These make quite nice backing papers. I very often use those. Right, most of this now will be from the pound shop. I bought a couple of these, you know, the body puff things that you put your sort of body wash on in the shower and clean yourself with. Well, I bought a couple the other day because I had a eureka moment when I was looking at one the other day, that you could actually, in the middle there's like white string, that if you actually undid it you'd get this. You'd get a whole heap of this like really soft lovely netting, because it's kind of wavy on the edge where it's been gathered. It kind of, when you use a little bit on a project, it's a little bit like using lace really. It just gives you just a different kind of look to your cards. And of course these are only like, I think these were only 45p each, so really cheap. In the pound shop I found these two, they're called Halloween scarves. This one is just basically a piece of fabric. This one, it's like a sheer organza fabric with black spiders and spider webs with bits of glitter in there. I hope you can see that okay. And the other one, same thing, but it's gold with did I say butterflies? Spiders, and a little bit of glitter as well in there, so they're quite nice. There was a green one with bats on, but I didn't like that one as much. Pound shop again. It's a Christmas garland, 8 meters, and it's like a silvery grey ribbon with all edged with like silver beads. I thought that could be a nice trim. Oh. Again, in the Halloween section, there's this little fella, this little skeleton. I didn't buy him for the skeleton, I bought him for the Hessian. There's just tons of it, and it's all in strips. I've got like a ½ metre of it, which I've used for some flowers, but I thought the strips could be quite handy because they're all sort of rough and ready and quite vintagey. I even thought maybe you could sort of roll it into a flower somehow. And there's that bit there on his head as well. Then I found this, again in the pound shop. It's just a scarf, although I don't know if it cover much of your neck. And it's, as you can see, it's red and white stripes with like a gorgeous blue butterflies printed on it. Some of them are plain, just like that. Some of them have red blingy bits on, and some of them have silver blingy bits on. I don't know if it's picking it up there. Oh, my chair's on this one. Then I found a green witch's hat. I don't like it as it is, but it's got like not black fabric and this like really nice green lace over it. So yeah, green lace, and then there's black lace and netting underneath. Then there's this really lovely, can you see that? Ribbon flower with these green feathers, and these two here, they're actually green, not black, but they've got that iridescent look to them, like ducks have. I don't know if it's a natural feather or whether there's something on it, but it's really pretty. And I found this lei, just maybe not for this time of the year, but it's just lots and lots of like fabric petals, sort of reds, blues, greens, yellow, purple, just basic colours, but I've never seen those in there before, something new. It's a strange time of the year to have them in, but I thought that could be quite useful for flowers and things on cards. Then I found these 5 Christmas ribbons. They're 1 metre, 38mm wide. They did them in red and silver. The red were okay, but I didn't like the silver very much, but the gold were my favourite. See them there? And they're wired, so you could make flowers out of them. And I got some decorative tape, again from the pound shop. There's 3 rolls, and I think there's about 1 metre, at least 1 metre, it might even be 1.5 metres on each one. Very, very glittery, very blingy. I mean, they could be used for Christmas or any time really. They had it in pink as well, but didn't look as nice. And I've got some cool colours tissue paper. It's all greens and blues. I've got a project coming up that I need blue for, and I want to wrap it in some blue tissue paper at the end before I wrap it in bubble wrap to post. So I thought I'd get that while I see it. Then a big tub of coloured confetti. If you can see that, it's like little bit, I don't know, like coloured iridescent foil. I used to have some years and years ago. I used it in like shaker cards and things, but a long time ago, and I've never seen it since. New charity shop opened, and I had to look to see if they had any, well, anything really in there, and they had some crocheted lace doilies. They had them in 3 sizes, but they had these 2 with 50p each, and they're the tiniest little ones I've ever seen. They're about the diameter of like a teacup. They are so sweet. So I got 2 of those, the only 2 they had. Then for the project that I'm doing in blue, I need some more I need blue paints because I've only got pinks and lilacs and creams and greens. And it's a Christmas box I'm doing, so I wanted sort of blue snowy colours. So I've got some blue shades, and then that's Stardust, Midnight Hour, Touch of Silver, and Softest Blue for the box. Some more hairspray just to set my chalks and things with. I can't find what I've done with my cheap hairspray, so a new bottle of that. Then in the pound shop also, I went to pick up these. I went to get them the other day and the card machine wasn't working, so I couldn't buy them. And it's Jet of Dominoes. I don't actually know if anybody's watching. You know, when you alter these, which side do you cover? Do you cover like the smooth side with the paper and things, or do you cover the dots? I suppose you'd cover the smooth side, would you? Because you'd glue that down anyway. If anybody knows, can they let me know, please? So there's a set of dominoes there, and even the little wooden box is actually quite nice. Could be altered. And that came with a pack of cards, which I can use for tags and maybe ATC sizes, and 2 dice, which I put away somewhere. I also found these. I don't know if they're any good. There's about 50 of them, and it's like a mini Jenga game, you know, Jenga, but they call it Tumbling Tower. And there's, say, about 50 of these little wooden pieces. So I thought they could be altered like a tile. They're a bit thicker, but I still thought, you know, while I see them, I'll get them. What else is there? Oh, I think I've zoomed through it so quick. I think I've nearly done. The other thing that I got from Hobbycraft, and I'm really, really pleased about this. I haven't opened it yet. It's got one of those stupid fastening things on the sides. You know, the like sellotape sides. Oh. No, the plastic. I'm ripping the front now, which I don't want to do because it's nice packaging. It's I wanted some vintage paper. I've got a lot of sort of floral vintage, but I haven't got any things like well, not much, like clocks and nearly there. And I don't know why I hadn't bought this before, really. I think I've seen it but never really taken much notice. It's by Tim Holtz, Ideology, and it's called Lost and Found Paper Stash. And on the back it says Paper Stash, an orderly pile or heap of papers. And they're double-sided. And these ones are like ATC size, and there's borders. And there's all sorts of little bits. So they're the ATC size tags there. And there with the borders. And then there's these 2x2 pieces. Can you see those? In all the different designs. And more there. I haven't got anything like this at all. There's all these like people. You could use that as a sheet, or you could cut them out individually. All these old words, old bingo cards, clocks. I've got a lot of vintage flowers, but not a lot like these, like bottle tops, rulers, old tickets, and like Scrabble pieces, old bottle labels, newspaper. Journaling, like ledger journals, sheet music, old adverts, globes, like calendar, letters of the alphabet. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. There's bigger, like pictures of people. They'd be really nice. Old advert for popcorn. Big bingo cards. Words, clocks, the flowers. So I've got plenty of vintage flowers, but not a lot else. Car registration plates, bottle labels, all these in the big sizes. I really liked it. So I haven't got anything like that really. I think that's it. I seem to have zoomed through it really quickly. I also got another wallpaper sample Leading on from the ones I got the other day, it's in the same range, and this is black, and it's got birds on it. Yeah. That's actually upside down. Hang on. Birds. Don't know if you can see. I can't fit it in to get it in frame. All birds on the paper there. So I thought they could be used on as a little bit of backing paper. What I will have to try and do one day, if anybody wants to see my craft room, it's kind of a bit messy, but it works for me. But if anybody wants to see it, I'll quite happily do a video. Let me know if you do want to see it. I'm expecting one thing in the post tomorrow, and if that does come, I will do a very short video on. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.